Welcome back to the Suffer City Virtual Training Program Kettlebell Series. This is training day 5. This is your first, your only sequence of the day. My name is Jason. I'll be walking and talking you through your sequence as well as demonstrating and describing the movements you've got. Now, for your equipment, you're going to need your kettlebell. Ladies, 18 to 26 pounds. Gentlemen, 26 to 35 pounds, and you'll also need a timer. We're working that Winer's workout today. This is 36 minutes of all you've got, living your life 30 seconds at a time. I've got 6 kettlebell movements for you. You kick off with a reverse lunge, do a press. That goes directly into a figure 8 squat. You're going to be working the whole body today. From there, we'll go to a squat to single arm high pull. That takes us into a split stance power row. That power row takes us into an upper body pull over, and then we finish with a single arm squat press. Now, how this works is 30 seconds at a time, I'll be exercising the kettlebell movement. When I hear that bell ring, you'll hear that bell ring. I've got 30 seconds to take on 5 burpees. Now, as soon as you finish your 5th burpee, you have the remainder of those 30 seconds to recover. That's all the recovery you get before going into that next round. Now, we'll be going 6 rounds per movement. This is what it's going to look like, starting with my first movement. I get my timer started, 30 seconds on. I have my kettlebell front loaded here. I'm going to be taking reverse lunges into the press. I hear the bell ring for 30 seconds. I'm right here, taking my reverse lunge, pressing it out, feeling for the grounded leg, my active leg here for the glute, the quad, the hamstring to drive, my core stabilized to get a good drive all the way through as my shoulders are pressing that kettlebell up. I hear the bell ring. That indicates 30 seconds is up. It also indicates I've got 30 seconds to get 5 burpees. I'll come on down, chest hits the ground, jump my feet to the hands. As I jump my feet off the ground, the thumbs go above the ears. We'll take 5 of them, 1, 2, 3. There's my 5th. Shake it out, baby. You get the rest of those 30 seconds to recover. As soon as those 30 seconds are over, I go back to my second round. Reverse lunge the presses. I'll continue in that manner, 6 rounds per movement. Continuing back and forth between the kettlebell movement, the burpees, earning that recovery. Then I'll move over to my second movement. This will be your kettlebell figure 8 squat. Holding the kettlebell in the hands, center mass, feet are beyond hip width distance. We'll squat down, move the kettlebell through the legs in a figure 8 manner for 30 seconds. Back and forth we'll go. Notice we bend through the knees, drive through the hips, core's well engaged. We hear those 30 seconds bell ring, back to the burpees times 5. Continuing in that manner for 6 rounds. All right, you keep going into the third movement now. Again, this will be 6 minutes per movement. By the time you finish your second movement, you're 12 minutes in already. So from there, we'll go right into the squat to single arm high pull. Again, feet beyond hip width distance, bending the knees, hips are back. As I drive through the hips, my shoulder shrugs, my elbow will follow. Good squat to high pull. Single arm. Again, feeling the hips drive. Now the shoulders as well as the lat muscles are involved here. 30 seconds on one side, get the burpees. You'll alternate between the right and left side each round here for 6 rounds, getting 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Don't shortcut those burpees either. In between each round, getting them in. You finish 6 rounds of the squat to high pull. We go directly into the split lunge, static split lunge, power row. Notice a nice wide stance. My front foot can be pointed forward or angled inward a little bit. But notice how planted my feet are. I squeeze tight, pulling hard here, using this front leg as a brace of support. Checking it out from this angle. Good. Static hold here as I pull through the entire side body, lat, shoulder, pulling through the core's even engaged there. 30 seconds on one side. Take those burpees, knock out the other side, alternating. You'll get 3 rounds on each side, 6 rounds total. Moving on to your 5th round, or your 5th movement. Finally, getting into the dumbbell pullover. Out of that power row, getting right into the position for the pullover. So I'm in a near sit-up style position, a starting position here. I get the kettlebell up over the head, and we drive straight up. Notice we can take a little bit of a crunch at the top of the movement. If you want to challenge yourself a little farther, what we're feeling for here, rib cage muscle, abdominal core, obliques, even the entire force of the 6-pack, that rectus abdominal muscle, working all the way through. We'll take 30 seconds right here, knock out those burpees in between each round. 5. Again, you got to earn that recovery. 6 rounds of this movement before we move right on to that final movement, your squat to press. Finally, you finished your pullover. We move into that squat to single arm press. We may have saved the best movement for last here, folks. Coming into it, notice I have my kettlebell well racked on the front of the body. Wrist is strong, fist is center of the chest. We squat, we drive, one arm up. Notice again how long we are through the side body. Core engages on the bottom. Taking 30 seconds of driving here, feeling the rib cage muscles, the abdominal core, the hips, the glutes, the quads are driving. This is a whole body grinder, baby. 30 seconds on one side. Take those 5 burpees on your 30 seconds recovery, and then we move through that sequence. 6 rounds. Keep knocking it out. This movement will take you to the end of your sequence, the end of your session. You'll be loving it. The body's going to be gassed, and this is one you're going to feel tomorrow. Through the rib cage, the chest, the shoulders. This is one that gets that body burning, baby. All right, hey, kick some butt here. Stay focused. Now, here's one issue. If you need to scale down on the burpees, this is your first time ever doing this, or you're fairly certain you're not going to achieve those 5 burpees per round, scale down to 4. All right, we want to be between 10 and 15 seconds on that recovery at least. 10 to 15 seconds is what you want to have before each round, all right? So you can do this, all right? Stay vigilant, believe in yourself, and I'll see you on our 6th, our final training session coming at you next.